I wanted to move on now to talk about the world post-COVID and how a post-COVID world is going to be different to a pre-COVID world in terms of property, where people live, what people want in terms of accommodation, and what your predictions are in terms of direction of travel of the future of the world of accommodation.
That is, I wish I had a magic wand or a magic crystal ball where I could see the future, Toby, because that is the £1,000,000 question, isn't it? What happens? I can see people, obviously, we already have some things like the new standard, the new size of standards have already been implemented. So we are coming up to a position where we've already seen that COVID people needed space. So those micro apartments that were being created pre-COVID, obviously those cannot exist anymore because legally they are absolutely impossible. And what we've seen with COVID is that people need the space. People needed that extra office for them to be able to work with. COVID has actually proved that people can be they don't actually have to be in a physical location, that they can be working from home. But it's also proved that even working from home, people need a space where they can just disconnect, because then if they're working from home, then their homework balance just gets completely destroyed. So it's very rare that you will find someone who works from home and or for me, I haven't found that many people who works from home and has a great balance, because you are at home, you just continue working without you even realizing. So what the COVID world has also taught us is that we want more green spaces. We want to be able to go out. We want to be able to do other things and be more in contact with the nature, which we've all missed massively. So for me, I see a massive move or exodus from the cities going towards bigger open areas, open spaces. So people moving more towards the outskirts where they don't need to be. I can see, when I first moved to London, people said to me, oh, would you, in England, what we do is you live in a flat, then you move to a little house, and then and then you get married, and then when you have children, you go back towards the suburbs because you want the space, and then when you grow your family, you go even further out because that's how your money works. So you will get outside of the cities, bigger, more for your money, basically. And I can see that happen even more nowadays, because that's what people is being deprived of. People is being deprived of that contact, but people is being deprived of actually those open spaces that they really miss. So so I see houses actually I believe houses are going to be getting bigger. They are going to have all of that extra space. People is going to have to, it's no longer okay to give someone a 30 square meter. It's not okay. People is going to need more spaces, and that's going to create automatically a better quality of life for them. So I'm really looking forward to creating those spaces for people. And this is Raquel Queral. If you have any more questions or want to know a little bit more about how we work and how we can potentially work together, just drop me an email at thegreenlandlady@gmail.com. Thank you very much and have a good evening.